平です。浩平松本。尺八の音楽たくさんいろいろなジャンルがあるんですけども、私は特にやっぱりクラシック、古典本曲って言われてる尺八音楽が大好きで、それを演奏してますので、それが自分を特徴づける、自分の演奏スタイルとかを特徴づけるのかなと思っています。尺八の演奏とレッスンを中心に、東京で活動しています。レッスンをすることが多いんですけども、日本人だけじゃなく世界中に、今ではオンラインで、クラスがありますので、それを通じて、世界中の人とオンラインレッスンをやっています。あと演奏会はそうですね、東京を中心、あと国内、日本の中でいろんなところで、先日はワールド尺八フェスティバルでアメリカでも演奏しましたけども、いろいろなところで演奏しています。今日本では伝統的な音楽というのは全然人気がありません。で、私が子供の頃もこういう日本の伝統的な音楽とか伝統的な文化、いろいろなものですね、音楽だけじゃなくて、お茶とかお花とか相撲とか、そういうものは人気がありませんでした。私はすごくその自分の日本人としてのルーツに興味があって、いろいろな日本の伝統の、文化について、知りたいなとずっと子供の頃から思っていました。で、ただやっぱり日本の中でも今では尺八や、日本の文化を学べるところというのが多くはありません。で、私もこう尺八とかそれ以外の日本の音楽について、ずっと興味はあったんですが、なかなか実際に自分が、習ったり、体験したりするという機会が持てずにいました。で、その中で、私が大学生になった時に、その大学の中にそういうグループがありまして、で、そこで尺八とか三味線とか、あと琴とかっていうのを演奏することができるというのを聞いたので、そこに、訪ねていきまして、日本の伝統的な音楽をちょっとやってみたいと思ってるんだけどっていうところからスタートしました。で、最初は尺八を絶対尺八がいいと思っていったわけではなくて、三味線とか琴とかそういう他の日本の伝統的な楽器をですね、どれか何か一つ自分でもできるようになったらいいなというような気持ちで行ったんですけども、その中でも尺八がやっぱり飛び抜けて面白くて、すごく自分のなんですかね、心に響くものがあったので、尺八をこう選んで、で、やっぱり演奏してるうちにすごく面白くなって、どんどんこうもっと上手になりたい、もっといい演奏がしたいっていうので、努力を重ねて、で、卒業してからも尺八を演奏することを続けています。音楽が私はもうずっと大好きで、それを教えたり演奏したり、することをしてきました。で、これは本当にその世界中にいろいろな音楽がありますし、コラボレーションも今ではたくさん 世界中で行われていますけども、この尺八本曲、尺八一本だけで演奏する世界を作る、音楽の世界を作り上げるという、この音楽はもう本当にその日本の尺八でしかできない音楽だと信じてやっていますので、この魅力をなんとか世界中に、日本中に、世界中に、広げたいなと思っています。その尺八でしかできない音楽を尺八を使って演奏する。これがもうやっぱり一番面白い、一番やりがいのあることなので、これを皆さんに伝えたいなと思っています。尺八は聴くよりも自分が演奏した方が楽しい、絶対に楽しい音楽なので、世界中の人が尺八を手にする喜び、これを知ってほしいなと思っています。
私の名前は小林霊観と申します。ジャズ尺八奏者として、活動しております。広東語だとシュランレンハンで合ってますでしょうか？現在は日本のジャズクラブとかレストラン、あとはホールとかで、そういうところを基盤に、プロのジャズ尺八奏者として、演奏活動を行っております。だいたい月に20本前後ぐらいですかね。時々海外で演奏させていただいたりとかもしております。ついこの間ですと、香港のジャズフェスティバルに出演させていただきました。尺八との出会いですが、僕が20歳の時に尺八の演奏会をたまたま聞きに行く機会がありまして、でそれでちょっと面白そうだなと思って自分でもこう買って手に取ってやってみたらすごく難しくて、それまでは僕ギターとかピアノとかはやっていたんですけども、それらの楽器とかと比べても圧倒的な難しさで、もうなかなか音も出ないし、でもその難しさが逆にどんどん尺八にのめり込んでいく要因となりました。私は尺八をやる前はずっとジャズギターとかジャズピアノを勉強していたんですが、尺八を手に取ってからは一通り尺八の古典の音楽はもちろん勉強したんですが、やっているうちにだんだんやはりジャズの語法を尺八でも喋ってみたくなったりして、で自分なりにいろいろ開発していってるうちにジャズ尺八奏者ですって名乗っておりました。今後はですね、ジャズ尺八っていうものがまだまだね、他のピアノとかサックスとかに比べるとジャズの世界の中ではマニアックな立ち位置なので、サックスのジャズもいいけど、今日はジャズの尺八聴きてえなとか、ピアノトリオもいいけどジャズ尺八も最高だよねって、 世界中の人々がね、そういう認識になるきっかけの存在になれたらいいなと思って日々頑張っております。
どうも。 乾杯。Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。お疲れ様です。
すみません、もう全部やってもらって。ありがとうございます。
Next stop is Komae, OH16.
先週社会工房の三塚幸彦です。僕はトーネというね、グループをやっていまして、演奏をずっとしながら、自分のための尺八を作るために工房も開いています。音楽をしながら、自分の楽器も作るという立場です。ずっとこういうね、竹の楽器を作ってきました。理想的な、演奏家にとって理想的な楽器を求めようと思ってずっと頑張ってやりました。だけど、竹というね、一本一本違う楽器で作っていると、同じものを2本作ることができないというところに結論になりまして、今はメタル尺八、内部構造を完全に昇華させたこういうのも開発をするようになりました。世界中の皆さんが尺八が大好きになってくれるようにいろんなことをやっています。もういろんな日本の楽器というだけじゃなく世界中に楽しい楽器が広まってもらえればいいなと思って頑張っています。
好，我叫Da-Shan，我在日本研究尺八。我2019年是来到日本，之后呢，我考进了东京艺术大学硕士，之后呢，一直硕士毕业，然后现在博士3年级。我自己的主要研究内容呢，就是尺八制作与传承，日本的尺八制作与传承，这是一个非常有意思的话题。为什么？就感觉日本人都很少研究这一块。我自幼是吹奏竹笛，也是科班出身。我感觉尺八这件乐器和竹笛非常像，因为它们都是竹子制作的，但是它们又完全相似，它们的声音包括发声原理很相近，但是不完全一样，是一件非常有意义的乐器。所以2016年开始，我听到了2张专辑，是藤原道山老师的专辑和海山老师的专辑，里面有2首曲让我非常印象深刻。一个是藤原道山老师吹的岛贝，另外一首是海山老师演奏的亚克班。这张曲子给我的印象非常深刻。我当时在想，什么样的乐器能够演奏出如此美妙的声音？因为我自己本身是学竹笛，是笛箫的，它的声音也不像箫，那肯定不是笛子，它一定是一个我在心中感觉是一个竹制乐器，但是我不知道它是什么，它一定是一件民族乐器。那我的兴趣就来了。所以我就去搜索去看，我知道这件东西叫做尺八。那尺八到底是什么样的东西呢？然后我做了很多研究啊，做了很多，或者说是问了很多朋友啊，然后买了人生第一只尺八，是塑料的。从那时候开始，我就觉得这件乐器非常非常有意思，我就开始研究这件乐器。也是那时候给我种下了一个种子。到2019年我毕业，我毕业典礼都没有参加，我是在毕业典礼前一天，我来到了日本。学位证当时都是由国内的朋友帮我带领，然后寄到我家，就是我一刻也等不了，我要来这边学习尺八这件乐器。来了日本1个月、2个月之后，我就考上了东京艺术大学，也是我非常意料之外的，所以我从那时候开始一直到现在6年了。我想的很简单，就是能够让尺八这件乐器让越来越多人知道，或者说让更多的朋友去喜欢上这件乐器，这就是我的最大的目的。所谓的推广，或者说是正在做的事情，其实就是怎么样让更多的朋友以一个温和的方式去了解这件乐器。这件乐器在我们学术界它已经成为一个定律了。这个尺八到底是怎么来的，或者说这个尺八到底是如何产生的？但是呢，其实在我们演奏界或者是民间还有很大的争议，围绕着尺八到底是哪儿的乐器？尺八到底是一个什么样的乐器？有人说它就是箫，但有人说它是一个日本的乐器，不是中国的乐器，所以我们不学这种东西。我觉得还是有很大的误会在里面，所以我个人感觉，可能之前前辈们的推广方式非常正确，是让尺八让更多的人知道，但是他们忽略了一件事情，就是说怎么样温和的让所有人都接受这件乐器。之前的时候只是让喜欢的人接受这件乐器，那喜欢的人自然会去学。那怎么让更多潜在的喜欢这件乐器的人去了解这个？那这个是我想做的事情。因为这件乐器其实是在中国发源的乐器，来到日本之后开始发展。它无论缺少了哪一国的努力，都不可能成为现在这个样子。所以说，我个人觉得，我所做的事情就是让更多的人知道这个事实，或者说是让更多的人接受这件乐器它本来的样子。我也有做梦的时候，我会幻想，为什么呢？因为我们看现在，就是说关于吹奏乐器的情况来说，我不知道你有没有了解过，吹奏乐器很难。是民族吹奏乐器很难进入一个空前发展的地步。什么意思呢？打个比方， 我们知道竹笛是中国国内几大音乐学院的每个音乐学院都会有的一个专业，包括一些师范类学校啊，一些包括香港应该也是有竹笛专业、竹笛表演，但是没有箫的表演。然后在欧洲有长笛的表演专业，那在日本，无论在国内还是在哪儿，长笛已经成为了一个共识，它是一个专业的表演乐器。那你看，没有箫，也没有尺八，尺八只有在一个地方有，就是在东京艺术大学有这么一个尺八专业，但是在全日本也仅限东京艺术大学。这件乐器的难度并不亚于竹笛，并不亚于长笛，我们也需要去用尽一生去开发研究这件乐器。那为什么会出现这样的状况呢？首先，我个人认为是重视程度不够。第二个就是受众面不够广。一个乐器没有足够的群众基础，或者说是没有足够的演奏者基础的话，它很难成为一件登堂入室，或者说是一件从自下而上，或者说是主动传播的一件乐器。那尺八现在面临的就是这样的困境。之后，华语文化圈里面非常出镜的电影叫《一生一世》，那个纪录片也是勾起了很多人学习尺八的这个热潮。无论是我们讲尺八一生一世也好，无论是火影忍者的主题曲也好，在出现之前，很多的人不知道这件乐器，这是一个不可忽视的问题。包括现在也是。那以后会不会有第二个一生一世出现？以后会不会有第二个火影忍者出现？我们也不会去擅自猜测。但是呢，我们能做的就是让尺八这个乐器怎么样能更多人知道，从而进入到我们讲音乐学院也好，进入到学术界的视野，让政府或者说是让更多的音乐家去重视这件乐器，使用这件乐器去作曲，这我觉得是一个非常重要的。如果我能看到这一天，那感觉非常值得。
大家好，我是Da-Shan，现在向大家介绍这本《尺八风雅录》。这呢也是我上个月就已经开始的一个活动。然后这本《尺八风雅录》呢，意义是在让大家能够，把全球的尺八吹奏者、制作者、尺八爱好者联系在一起。然后呢，现在已经有非常多的朋友去参加进来这件事情了，包括海山老师自己也是，可以给到大家观看每个人写作的这个机会。具体的内容呢，我会在公众号已经发出了，所以说大家可以关注一下公众号。这个尺八风雅录呢，从北美、中国地区还有这个日本3个地区同时漂流，大家可以踊跃参加进来。
My name is John Kaizan Neptune. Kaizan is the stage name that I received that allows me to officially teach as a sensei of the Tozan school. And everybody gets a mountain and then something else, and my real name is Neptune, so I thought ocean. So sea mountain or sea ocean mountain is Kaizan, and this is what I do. Not only do I make the instrument, but I perform and I compose a lot of the music that I perform and record. Especially since COVID, the performance is not as featured as it was before. For over almost 20 years, I did 100 concerts every year. And that's a lot of travel and a lot of, I enjoyed it and it was fun and everything was great. But now that the performance kind of work dried up a little bit, I'm making shakuhachi a lot more. And also I'm still composing, and I have a big project in mind. I would like to invite at least like 40-something string players for the sound that I'm looking for. That might not be possible if I am the one who's going to be paying for the recording, but we'll see. In any case, maybe kind of interesting vibraphone, 5-octave marimba, 4 cellos, and percussionists from Middle East and from India, along with shakuhachi, and also multiple shakuhachis for different kinds of background pads and whatnot. Instead of a synthesizer, I'm going to use shakuhachi. So, and also I have some, get a lot of inspiration from some choir work where the voices are not using vibrato. And so I'm thinking most of the beautiful sounds that I'm thinking of using the shakuhachi, the same kind of idea with soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. Now the human voice, especially the bass, I can't get the range, and so I'm planning to make a circular shakuhachi so I can get at least 1 octave below this instrument here. Right now, the longest one that I normally play is 3.2. It's been taped up because somebody wants the holes to be on the opposite side because they play left-handed. But the low note is an E, which is twice of what the 1.6 is. But you can see that range is really nice. And so I would like to get 2 whole steps lower than this to go to the low C, so it'd be like a bass flute as well. And even on a bass flute, usually the plumbing goes like this because a straight hole is not possible to work with. So that is an interesting project because I need to make an instrument for it, So I've already got some experiments to work on the size. I put a bamboo mouthpiece on a big piece of plastic, and if it's not leaking, so this is a low C, and if I can get at least that low, a human voice, especially some of these men doing the bass, they can sing really low, lower than this even, but at least I can get close to a cello range. And so I have some ideas with multiple shakuhachis as well, like 8 parts, 2 for each part, and maybe different length of flute for 1 part. For instance, do a 1/6 and a 1/8 for the soprano, and then do the 2.1 and the 2.4 for the alto, and then do the maybe the 3.1 or 3.2 for the tenor, and then for the bass, C with the circular one. So I have lots of ideas in mind, but first I need to make the instruments too. So it's a little bit of a problem, but I have some ideas in mind with the harmony and arrangements that I want to do. So I was an ethnomusicology major, actually searching for an interesting tradition and an interesting instrument. So all over the world, there's unique and very exciting music in a lot of different arrangements and combinations and strings and all kinds of things, voice. And so I was literally searching the world's music for a really cool instrument and music. At the time I was playing drums in a rock and roll band, and I wanted to play the Indian tabla. That was my number one choice. But there was nobody in the Honolulu community. I was in Hawaii at the time, going to the university there. And the second instrument that really grabbed me was not so much just the kind of music, but the sound of the instrument was shakuhachi. When I first heard it, what really grabbed me was that people were playing fuzzy tone purposely. I mean, I assumed they were if they were recording. This is back in the LP days. But this kind of, that sort of sound, I'm going, oh my gosh, what kind of instrument is that? And then I find out it's just a piece of end-blown, bamboo made from the root portion, which forms the natural bell for the instrument, and high can sound quite flute-like, and lower can sound a little huskier and a little more sax-like. And I thought, oh man, would it be ever interesting to play an instrument like this? And then I find out it's this bamboo instrument with only 5 holes, and it was not very popular with people who were studying it as a second instrument for ethnomusicology compared to like the koto and some other instruments, just because it's so difficult at the beginning. But that didn't bother me, and I found a teacher in Hawaii, a Buddhist priest. In fact, his Buddhist study center was right across the street from the music department at the University of Hawaii, and he agreed to take this California surfer as one of his students. And so back in 1971, I started with him. And I'm kind of a person who, if you do it, then it's more interesting if you do it with some focus, that you care about what you're doing. And so from the beginning, in 1 week, I'm already learning the Rotsure-chi. And so he's surprised, but I cared about it. And so even from the beginning, I was serious about playing, and so I made fairly rapid progress. Some of the exciting ideas that I have for the future are multiple shakuhachi pieces with new instruments, but also I'm very enamored with harmony and arranging for strings tastefully out strings. There's 2 or 3 composers and arrangers for strings that I like a lot, and they've already influenced pieces that I've recorded and composed. And so I get inspiration from everywhere, but this is the direction I want to work with with a larger ensemble, and not only for the flute only, but with percussion and strings as well. Thank you so much, and looking forward to working with you in the future.
Yeah, sure. Maybe let's meet in China.
Let's do that.
簡單啲啦，其實我有兩個竹號，一個竹號咧就係明暗寺道主嘅竹號，咁啊個竹號就叫做水月，咁啊另一個竹號咧就係無住庵尺八道場俾我嘅竹號，就師範嘅竹號就叫皓堂咁樣。咁其實呢兩個竹號咧包含我4個老師嘅名嘅，係一個咧叫做夏一師宣水林順進水，跟住另一個咧就係石橋星月，咁佢哋分別就係水同埋月啦。咁啊另一個咧就係皓堂咧就係白土虛號嘅號，同埋蒼橋用堂嘅堂咁樣。咁啊好得意嘅就係當我需要佢哋要頒一個竹號俾我嘅時候咧，我必須要跟住一個老師嘅名嘅其中一個字。咁如果有2個老師嗰陣時，咁我咪將佢哋各揾一個字落去，咁啊好好啊！佢整咗一個叫水月嘅竹號。咁啊皓堂嗰度都係同樣係即係嗰個情況咯咁樣。呢個名咧就喺香港咧好少人咁樣叫我嘅，但係我以前咧就通常人哋知道我咧就叫許樂。咁我喺呢啲劇場嘅演出啊，無論咩演出啊、創作啊上邊咧都用許樂呢個名嘅。咁啊梁樂華係我身份證嗰個名嚟嘅啫。我自己個人咧就即係唔會去定義自己係一樣乜嘢嘅，因為始終你嘅存在係因為唔同嘅人係啦加埋一齊而發生嘅。咁你定義咗嗰樣嘢，定義咗自己，你就變唔到噶咯喎，係咪啊？所以我自己就唔會做任何定義嘅。當有人要去定義我嘅時候咧，有陣時我會話：唔係啊，又唔係啊，我係咁㗎，我係咁啊，我又唔係藝術家，又唔係音樂家，係咪？我未必係一個咁樣嘅人咁樣。等於我對於尺八我都冇做任何嘅定義，因為我又係尺八，又係師範，又係道主，有2個唔同形式嘅對於尺八嘅演繹嘅時候咧，咁我更加唔會去定義佢究竟係一個樂器啊，定係一個法器啊咁。 咁但係以我自己個性格嚟講咧，將佢喺一個信仰層面裏面嘅發展咧，就會係比較多。我本身工作咧，我就唔係同尺八有關嘅，但係咧，我發覺當我拎起啲尺八嘅時候，通常就係有人需要我，未必話需要我，即係需要尺八。譬如有啲人想學、想了解或者想要我去展示嘅，咁我就拎起尺八咯，會練習係啦。咁但係你話好似好多時好多人會你明暗尺八就會係攞尺八嚟修行啦咁樣。但係當你修行到一段時間嘅時候咧，你發覺尺八係可以放低。不過你拎起佢嘅時候咧，通常我而家就係為人而拎起佢，咁呢個都係一個修行。但係個人嘅修行嘅話咧，就我而家通常係去到邊都可以嘅，即係做緊任何事都係嗰件事嘅，都係同尺八有關嘅。但係唔代表你係拎起支尺八，係啊，咁你明唔明？20年前啦，咁點樣去接觸到尺八咧？就係細個咧見到人哋學鋼琴咧，我又好想去學鋼琴。咁啊，但係屋企各樣條件啦，或者個人嘅條件嘅關係咧，你就即係做唔到啦咁樣。去到差唔多30歲嘅時候咧，咁我又做劇場演出。咁有一次我去做劇場創作嘅時候咧，我就想所有嘢都係即興。咁其中音樂都係即興，咁我揾咗個朋友去做音樂，後尾我又睇到，咦，都幾好喎，有啲嘢嚟去搞下咁樣咯，咁啊想學一啲樂器啦。初我又係想學太鼓嘅，咁但係你就好難搬個太鼓翻屋企自己喺度打。咁喺鬼太鼓裏面，你聽到有尺八，咁啊覺得呢支嘢都幾得意喎，一支嘢又方便攜帶，咁啊〜想去了解佢咯，咁啊自己有幸地買咗一支木嘅嚟自己試下咁，後尾發覺都係要揾老師啦，咁就咁樣接觸。之前咧其實我已經學緊內觀，咁所以當我再接觸尺八嘅時候咧，就好多時就係俾佢嗰個信仰或者靈性嗰個層面去吸引。咁啊當然後來一路學嘅時候就即係一路有所變化，經歷咗好多唔同嘅嘢啊咁樣。我覺得難忘咧，就通常咧就係啲困難時刻嘅嚇。困難時刻咧就係你發覺你學尺八，你最需要搞嘅咧，其實係你要搞好你嘅生活，因為你唔係話落去社區中心可以學。即係如果你要認真去學，而家好啲啦。我都話我啲學生好好啦，你都可以至少你唔當我係啲乜嘢。即係好頂級嘅尺八老師都好，起碼喺某一個程度上邊，你喺香港就近水樓台可以揾到我去接觸啦，係咪？以前我哋冇㗎嘛，即係如果我真係要去好全面、好系統咁學，我就真係要去日本。以前都唔會話即係網上教學，所以如果你嘅生活搞唔好，你冇好嘅收入，冇管理好你嘅時間，你根本你就落唔到去。所以啲人問你學尺八難唔難啊？搞呢支嘢唔難咯，但係搞你嘅生活就好難。到今時今日，我有一次我當我成為道主喺明暗寺去獻奏嘅時候，我喺度望下，點解會喺呢度咧？點解會喺呢度嘅？好多人話。你好努力去爭取嘅，或者乜，我又唔覺得好努力。但可以話咧，係我嗰個性同周圍嘅條件，我係必然係咁樣行，係必然係咁樣行。咁啊，啲人話點解咁多種樂器你要揀尺八咯？唔係我揀，佢揀我。以前咧覺得呢句説話咧，好似你睇足球小將咁樣噶嘛。點解你會踢足球？唔係我揀足球，係足球揀咗我，或者籃球揀咗我咁。 你會明白點解話佢揀咗你。其實好多時係因為你喺未認識佢之前，所有嘅條件令到你見到佢嘅時候，你就會對佢有一種反應，而去回應佢噶啦。可能同你嘅爸爸媽媽，甚至乎再上一代所有嘅文化啊，所有嘅資訊啊，集合埋一齊，你嘅慣性對每一件事物嘅反應啊，你培養嘅性格啊，係咪？到你見到支尺八嘅時候，你就拎起佢。即係所以我話好多時係佢揀咗你，原因就係咁。我入明暗寺第一日咧，我就問明暗寺嘅住持，問我老師，我話我學尺八，我喺明暗寺嗰度學習尺八，我有冇其他嘢要學？因為我會覺得我係咪要學下一啲你哋會去睇嘅經論啊，或者我要去做啲咩禪修啊，或者有啲其他唔同嘅修行啊咁樣。住持講嘅説話咧就話好好咁生活，係啊，好好咁生活。有一日咧，你要學識咧放低對尺八嘅執着，你要有嘅技術你有晒㗎啦，你要去吹晒啲曲咧，你都做得到㗎啦。但係你要學識點樣去等尺八令你得到平安，然後點樣去令到其他人得到平安快樂，然後放低尺八對尺八嘅執着。咁我嗰陣時喺度都諗緊究竟係點樣咧咁樣，因為你喺個學習嘅過程當中，你一定係對於尺八覺得好神奇啊，要好努力去鑽研佢嘅。咁但係後來我而家我就真係放低咗尺八，我發覺即係如果喺明暗寺或者喺明暗嘅尺八修行裏面咧，你個人嘅修行咧，用尺八嘅修行，有時我哋係用即係我係用即係耳根圓通啦，咁反問問自性啦咁你喺吹尺八嘅過程當中，你會做呢件咁嘅事，但係冇尺八你都做到噶嘛。咁結果就係你嘅修行咪可以放低尺八，但係你會用佢去同其他人接觸結緣啦，或者我講嘅布施啦，你需要嘅話我報俾你，然後當我同你嘅呢種接觸嘅時候，你可以認識到呢種信仰背後嘅嘢嘅時候，就係我想要做到嘅嘢咯。咁你想話我話對尺八有咩夢想，有咩想做咧？我個人嚟講就冇乜嘢想做，真係冇乜嘢想做。你如果唔係我啲學生嘅話，我可能我睇多啲經論啊、打坐啊，係咪？我都已經達到我想要達到嘅嘢，喺個修行上面已經達到我想達到嘅嘢。但係咧，我都講有人需要我嘅地方我就去。譬如有人想學，有人想聽，譬如今日頒獎禮咁樣要我去做一個嘉賓，咁我咪去咯。咁你話我係咪想宣傳啲乜嘢？我唔係想宣傳啲乜嘢。不過你想宣傳啲乜嘢，你哋去做啦咁樣。另一樣嘢咧就係咧，大部分嘅人啦都係一個樂器咁去玩㗎啦。我係完全唔介意嘅，即係應該話我都鼓勵嘅。佢始終係佢係乜嘢，你想點去用佢係你嘅問題，你嘅事嚟嘅啫嘛。我想做到嘅咧就係，如果有人真係真心想用呢樣嘢去做為一種修行，你話要去禪修嘅，你要去透過呢樣嘢去接觸到佛法嘅，我希望係詮釋正確，保護到佢哋咯。可以俾人見到嘅就係，你哋唔係一班即係九合之眾三教九流咁樣嘅人，而學習即係尺八，你當佢一種信仰嘅時候嘅工具修行嘅工具嘅時候，你係一種正信嘅佛教，就唔係一種古靈精怪嘅嘢。咁呢個係我而家我自己好想做到嘅嘢。音樂方面咧，你點玩都冇乜所謂，係咪？ 但係信仰係好影響一個人。你唔好講會唔會話哇你來世點，你咁樣搞錯咧。當下有陣時你去解決你生活上面嘅一啲嘅煩惱嘅時候咧，都會出問題。我就想喺呢一方面，如果可以嘅，我盡力努力去糾正。當然我都要好好咁去強化自己啦。咁呢個係可能係我而家甚至乎我未來好想做嘅嘢咯。
お久しぶり。
Come in. So my name is Kohei Matsumoto, and I played Shakuhachi. Used to play more, but recently, because of my work as a university academic, I focus more on writing about Shakuhachi and then doing more like ethnomusical research on or around the Shakuhachi in basically outside Japan. Yeah, so I consider myself not so much as a performer, but more as an researcher, and that becoming more of my identity in connection to the Shakuhachi. I played Shakuhachi whenever I have time, but not to strive for a better quality of performance, but more for relaxation. I changed my direction completely. But as part of my job, I'm a professor in education, so I need to contribute to the field of education, well, music education. So one way is to make affordable shakuhachi, 3D printed ones, and then I design a mouthpiece of this kind. So it's a rikohachi or rekohachi, right? So with this, not anyone can make a shakuhachi easily. So easy sound production at the same time. With this wind way, you can bend the pitch. So by opening, controlling the opening hole. Yeah. So yeah, as part of my job, I produce this kind of mouthpiece, with wind way, and then distribute to the people who need it. People mostly work in an education context. Yeah, so that's probably my engagement with shakuhachi in my personal life as well as in my professional life. I studied Western classical music for my undergraduate program, and then after I graduated from the undergraduate program, I thought I should do something different. So I picked up different types of instruments, including Chinese shells. And eventually, I picked up the shakuhachi. So there was a course on the shinobue flute, and so I went to the first lesson, and but I didn't have shinobue, but I had shakuhachi. Yeah, so actually it was 1.6 from my uncle, and I couldn't play shakuhachi, but it looked similar to shinobue to me at that time. So I brought the shakuhachi to the first lesson. And then I asked the teacher, would you also teach shakuhachi? And he said yes. And he happened to be a shakuhachi teacher in the Myoan tradition. And that's how I started Myoan. And I was fascinated with Myoan playing. My mother played Tozan shakuhachi, so I kind of knew that time what the Tozan shakuhachi was like. And I was not necessarily drawn to Tozan shakuhachi because it sounded a bit similar to the kind of music I was playing at that time. But the Myoan shakuhachi sounded very, very different to me, almost out of pitch, and the very basic ideas of sound making, how we connect, people through the music. Everything was so new to me, and I wanted to study more, and that's how I started. Still love playing shakuhachi because to me the shakuhachi playing is not necessarily making like a beautiful music, but also about crafting a note, every single note, and then every time I play it sounds different. It's also a reflection of my condition. So it's not only about making music, but also about understanding my condition, the history is a way of making connection, including connection to myself and connection to other people. And through the Shakuhachi, I met many interesting people in the world, not only in Japan but outside Japan, and that's how you came back to me, right? If I don't play Shakuhachi, probably you didn't come back to me after graduation. Yeah, so yeah, Shakuhachi to me is a way of broadening my understanding of music and also about the culture and people. Yeah, so every time I meet Shakuhachi people, I was fascinated. I learned quite a lot from them. Now, the reason why I'm drawn to Shakuhachi is the diversity of Shakuhachi. There are many different ways to play, different ways to appreciate, and many different people playing this beautiful instrument. Yeah, that diversity is part of the attraction that I'm drawn to Shakuhachi. And as I mentioned earlier, I've met so many people, fascinating people through the Shakuhachi, and they taught me different things. So it's like reading books. Books tells you things that you haven't experienced before. And for me, the Shakuhachi is like that. Playing Shakuhachi, meeting Shakuhachi people broaden my understanding. Take me somewhere that I have never been to. Teach me things that I haven't experienced before. Yeah, so the Shakuhachi is a kind of medium for me. Yeah, kind of window to the experiences that I haven't seen before. Something that I've never experienced with other instruments. Yeah, I'm saying not because Shakuhachi is the Japanese instrument that I close to my culture, but yeah, I think many people agree with this view. Yeah, so to me that's what Shakuhachi is part of my life. The Shakuhachi, yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, just by looking at the piece of bamboo, it's so different, it's so beautiful. Each piece of bamboo has different voice. Yeah, so making Shakuhachi is also a wonderful experience. Yeah, it's like a human being. Every human has different voice. The same as Shakuhachi. So as a music educator, we often use standardized instrument, mass-produced instrument. They're not interesting because they sound the same. It's standardized instrument, and that's the tendency that we had in the modern life. Standardization, mass production, mass consumption, and we eventually dump it, right? Goes to trash bin. This comes from nature. Nature is diverse, and then the expression is also quite diverse. Yeah, so everything about bamboo, everything of Shakuhachi to me, yeah, it's a way of connection to nature. It's a way of connecting to the diversity of the world. Yeah, definitely I want to spend more time. I want to play Shakuhachi more for my personal cultivation. I don't think I've done enough because of my profession, my work, and it's very demanding. But thinking of myself, my role in the society, I think if there's a meaning of my existence in this world and the Shakuhachi community, it should be my position as a professor in music education. So I think I should contribute more to the grounding of Shakuhachi dissemination. So as I mentioned, now I make this kind of mouthpiece for educational purposes. It can be also used for professional music making, hybrid music making, because this can sound like recorder. But primarily this is for educational purposes. So Yeah, one thing I think I should do more is to contribute to education. Shakuhachi, as you can tell, playing the shakuhachi is not easy, especially for kids in a school context. Yeah, so but with this, you can get the sound, very easily. So I often say that Kubifuri Sannen becomes Kubifuri Sanpun, 3 minutes, right? Using this one instead of 3 years. Yeah, so I think that's something I can do, and I think I should do more for the rest of my life.
鄭明森です。香港のShakuhachi所在です。我係鄭明森，係香港嘅一個尺八樂手。我而家香港間唔中都有唔同類型嘅演出啦，現階段主要都係圍繞住鋼琴同埋 bass 呢兩件樂器。有時候喺啲 event 都會有尺八嘅演出嘅，但係因為而家香港都唔太多人認識呢件樂器啦，所以都未必會話有好多尺八嘅演出機會。我上年發佈咗一隻專輯啦，用 jazz style、rhythm section 加埋4支 horns 嘅 setting 咧，去重新演繹咗7首傳統嘅基督教聖詩，之後就 focus 喺尺八方面嘅發展啦。好榮幸喺上年西九 Free Space Jazz Fest 入邊咧，我可以同自己嘅其中一位尺八老師小林鈴勘一齊演出啦。之後今年4月中我去咗美國嘅德州參加世界尺八節，對上一次搞咧已經係2018年啦，所以今次去到都可以話係機會難逢。呢個音樂節咧基本上可以話每日都係 full schedule 嘅，連續4日半啦，由朝早可能8點鐘開始就集體嘅尺八晨操啦，之後有 workshop。有 concert 到夜晚，仲有 open mic 咁去到10點幾。喺嗰度咧都識咗好多平時喺上網先會見到或者聽到嘅尺八 artist 啦，同埋一啲 inspire 咗自己好多嘅人。喺美國翻嚟之後咧，我就同一啲香港同外地嘅樂手分別喺香港同台北、台南有幾場 feature 尺八嘅演出。啱啱5月尾咧都去咗東京，同我2位嘅尺八老師完成咗我第一首嘅尺八3重奏錄音。嚟緊希望咧都可以出多啲一系列嘅尺八原創音樂啦。我諗我第一次聽到尺八嘅聲音應該係我中學嘅時候睇《火影忍者》呢套動漫。嗰陣都唔知嗰件係咩樂器，淨係知道一定唔係自己認知入邊嘅西方管弦樂團嘅樂器啦。都應該唔係中樂嚟，就覺得個聲音好特別啦。到咗大學嗰陣開始去學 jazz 啦，同時都開始接觸咗啲管樂同埋啲 world music。嗰陣就諗有冇人用啲民眾樂器去玩 jazz 咧？咁嗰陣喺 YouTube 咧，我記得 search 到一條 sax singer 嘅片啦，個 title 寫住 Jazz Shakuhachi 咁樣嘅。見到佢喺一間餐廳入邊同一個吉他手 duo 咧，咁聽完之後我就覺得件樂器都幾得意喎。咁就再入 search 啦，就發現咧原來佢手上嗰件樂器咧，同我當初聽到喺《火影忍者》入邊個音樂覺得好特別嗰個聲音嘅樂器咧，原來係同一件嚟嘅，咁就係尺八。大學嗰陣有位日本人老師，佢叫做松信浩二 Dr. Koji。咁讀書嗰陣已經知道佢喺學校入邊咧有教尺八，我嗰陣都想學，但係又唔係好夠膽問。咁之後到畢埋業咧都冇機會去學。 咁大概2020年尾左右啦，我因為生活上嘅各種原因引發咗 panic attack。嗰陣除咗去做治療之外，都想揾一揾有冇啲可以令自己放鬆到嘅音樂咧。我上網聽到一種音樂咧，覺得都幾舒服啦，舒緩到少少 panic attack 嘅啲 symptom 咁樣。嗰陣都諗應該係一種竹笛嘅音樂咁樣啦。後來再研究多啲先知道原來都係尺八嚟嘅。而我嗰陣聽到嘅就係尺八嘅本曲。到咗2023年9月，我有機會去東京嘅時候呢，我就同自己講唔可以再放過呢個機會。咁我去東京之前呢，就不斷上網 search 邊度有得學尺八呢？我見到有啲體驗班或者係即係住喺東京嘅尺八嘅音樂人咁樣咧，我都 send 晒 email 同埋 message 俾佢哋嘅。咁最後咧，得我而家其中一位老師松本宏平去覆我 email 咧，佢仲好好人咁樣幫我喺佢相熟嘅一啲尺八工房拎咗好多新嘅尺八俾我試完再賣咁樣啦。之後我就同佢上堂 keep 住到而家。而我另一位老師小林鈴勘咧，我喺2018年差唔多係大學畢業嗰期嚟，有一日上網喺度 search 啦，除咗 set singer 之外，仲有冇人用尺八去玩 jazz 咁樣咧？咁啱就俾我 search 到佢嗰陣新出冇耐嘅 album 叫做 Shakuhachi Jazz 咁樣咯。咁 album 入邊咧，大部分嘅歌都仲要係 jazz standard， 就覺得好正啦，有人用尺八去玩 standard 咁樣。咁我嗰陣有機會去日本，咁就即管 Google 下佢住邊度嘅咧，會唔會有機會都可以睇到佢嘅 gig 咁樣咧？原來佢主要都係東京演出嘅。咁我第一次去東京嘅時候就睇到佢一場 gig 啦。咁之後就開始跟佢上堂去用尺八去練 jazz 去吹 jazz 咁樣。咁就直到而家。雖然我吹尺八嘅年資唔係好耐，到而家都唔夠2年，但係我覺得尺八嘅世界觀好唔同咯。我有時會同人講嘅係，我以前學嘅樂器俾我一種 2D 嘅感覺，但係尺八就帶到俾我 3D 嘅感覺啦。有好多喺其他樂器上面我冇聽過嗰啲演奏方法、一啲技巧，我想去探索下。同埋尺八佢哋特別講求嘅空間，佢哋叫做媽。咁當中佢哋需要嘅一啲氣息啊，人同樂器同環境嘅 connection 啊，更加要求人要留意自己嘅身體狀態。我覺得呢個要求俾我更加一種 focus 於當下嘅練習咯，同埋都慢慢去塑造緊我自己嘅心境。身邊有唔少人同我講，尺八喺香港冇人識㗎，冇得發展㗎。你本身玩緊嗰啲樂器唔好咩？做咩而家又唔玩啊？又或者係你成日吹埋啲咁幽怨嘅嘢咧，會即係屈死你自己㗎啦咁樣。我諗我想成為一個尺八嘅演奏者，唔代表我而家話我要撇低晒我以前學嘅所有嘢，我無啦啦走去出家做和尚啊，隱居深山吹尺八咁樣。我諗嘅係我喺真正接觸尺八之前咧，有好多好好嘅老師啦，一啲前輩、一啲朋友咧，佢哋都教咗我好多音樂上嘅嘢啦，一啲樂器演奏、編曲、musicianship 等等嘅嘢。我都好感恩我喺生命入邊係遇到佢哋，而遇到尺八，我嘅感覺就好似識咗一個好明白自己嘅朋友。我想將我所學到嘅嘢透過我嘅音樂創作去表達出嚟，同時同尺八呢位朋友經歷更多。近2年我喺日本、喺美國、台灣都識咗好多新嘅朋友，識咗好多喺另一個文化入面一直去努力咗好多年嘅一大班人。我認識咗自己啦，我透過尺八本曲、尺八同現代音樂融合嘅可能性，我揾到更同自己 connect 嘅音樂。我相信世界上面每一個人都係獨一無二嘅，而每個人都有自己特別嘅經歷，而就係因為每個人都唔同，我想透過我嘅音樂去同人分享我自己特別嘅故事。
你咁樣問我就有句咯，非有非無，以假修真。咁就咁。
Books tells you things that you haven't experienced before. And for me, the Shakuhachi is like that. Playing Shakuhachi, meeting Shakuhachi people broadened my understanding. take me somewhere that I've never been to, teach me things that I haven't experienced before. Yeah, so the shakuhachi is a kind of medium for me. Yeah, kind of window to the experiences that I haven't seen before. Something that I've never experienced with other instruments.
尺八に出会えたことで自分の人生も変わったので、尺八は私の人生ですね。すごくありきたりな言葉ですけども、尺八がなかったら違う人生を送ってたなと思うので、尺八は私にとって人生と言えます。
尺八係帶我去探索呢個世界嘅朋友，因為尺八我探索咗好多新地方，透過練習尺八我更認識自己，更認識世界。
尺八は私にとっては結婚相手のような存在ですね。まあ出会った時はすごいとっつきにくいやつだなと思っていましたけど、愛した分だけは必ず音で愛を返してくれるので、とってもいいパートナーだと思います。
世界中の皆さんが、尺八が大好きになってくれるようにいろんなことをやっています。もういろんな日本の楽器というだけじゃなく、世界中にこの楽しい楽器が広まってもらえればいいなと思って頑張っています。
So when you're young, play some baseball. Get a little bit older, Sanjak Misa. But it's left-handed. Oh my goodness. Sanjak Misa. That's by Shakuhachi.
I'm not good at speaking.
私にとって尺八は、
1 hour later.
難しいな。
So should I talk in English, right? Okay, yeah. To me, yeah, okay. I think should I wait for 1 hour to answer this question? And of course, I can say that Shakuhachi is like my wife, but I have so many Shakuhachi. It's the word of polygamy, right? So my real wife may not be happy with that. So don't record it, don't use that.
需要我地方我就去，譬如有人
English. Oh, we still recording. This is terrible. Oh my god.
I would do it.
Yeah, please don't.
Did I say too much?
No.